brother who's an extreme extrovert, and which kind of turned, he's an older brother, so it made me into an introvert. And I was always very lively and, among my friends, but outside of that, I'd go to a dance and sit in the corner and whatever.
James Garner, the iconic actor known for his charm and rugged good looks, has finally broken his silence on his complicated relationship with Charles Bronson. Garner, whose career spanned over 5 decades, has long been admired for his down-to-earth acting style and affable persona. But what lies behind the public image? What did he really think of his co-star, Bronson, and their time together on set? Now, after years of silence, Garner is ready to reveal the truth. James Garner, born on April 7, 1928, in Norman, Oklahoma, became one of Hollywood's most beloved and enduring stars, renowned for his charming personality, rugged good looks, and naturalistic acting style. Garner's career spanned over 5 decades, covering television, film, and voice acting. His performances left a lasting impact on American pop culture, capturing the hearts of audiences worldwide with his sincere and relatable portrayals. Garner's early life was marked by hardship. He lost his mother at a young age and endured an abusive relationship with his stepmother, leading him to leave home as a teenager. He dropped out of high school and joined the Merchant Marine during World War II, before serving in the U.S. Army during the Korean War. It was during this time that Garner's real-life bravery and resilience were solidified, earning him 2 Purple Hearts, a trait that would later be reflected in many of the characters he portrayed. Garner's entry into acting was almost accidental. After a brief modeling stint, his breakthrough role came in 1957, when he was cast as Brett Maverick in the hit television series Maverick. Unlike the stoic, gunslinging cowboys of the time, Maverick was witty, charming, and avoided violence, preferring to outsmart his enemies. Garner's unique take on the Western hero quickly made him a household name, and the role cemented his place in television history. His film career followed suit with standout roles in The Great Escape, 1963, The Americanization of Emily, 1964, and Move Over, Darling, 1963. Garner's versatility allowed him to seamlessly transition between genres, excelling in comedy, drama, action, and romance. His critically acclaimed performance in I Never Sang for My Father, 1970, showcased his ability to tackle more serious and complex roles. Garner's most iconic role, however, came in The Rockford Files, 1974 to 1980, where he portrayed the laid-back, street-smart private detective Jim Rockford. The show's mix of action, drama, and humor won him a Primetime Emmy Award in 1977. Garner's portrayal of Rockford as a flawed yet lovable everyman resonated deeply with audiences, cementing his legacy in television. Outside of his on-screen career, Garner was known for his integrity and advocacy for fair treatment of actors in Hollywood. He famously filed a lawsuit against Warner Brothers in the 1960s for breach of contract during Maverick, a case he won, helping to improve conditions for future generations of actors. His professionalism and contributions to the industry earned him deep respect from both his peers and fans alike. In addition to his acting career, James Garner was a strong advocate for various charitable causes and a dedicated family man. He was married to Lois Clark for nearly 60 years, a rare achievement in the entertainment industry, and together they raised 2 daughters. Garner, known for his affable and sociable demeanor, preferred a quieter life away from the spotlight, often spending time with family or engaging in his hobbies, such as golf and auto racing. An avid racing enthusiast, Garner co-founded the American International Racing Team in the 1960s and even participated in races himself. Later in life, he continued acting in films such as Space Cowboys, 2000, where he starred alongside Clint Eastwood, and The Notebook, 2004, which introduced him to a new generation of fans. In The Notebook, Garner's portrayal of an elderly man devoted to his ailing wife showcased his ability to bring grace and authenticity to his roles, even in his later years. Despite his widespread popularity, Garner was known by those close to him as a humble and grounded individual. His easygoing charm and sense of humor made him well-liked, but he was careful to keep his personal life private. Garner always made a clear distinction between his public persona and his family life, ensuring that his fame did not overshadow his role as a husband and father. He rarely discussed personal matters and preferred to keep them close to his heart. Garner's romantic life was equally grounded. He married Lois Josephine Fletchman Clark in 1956, following a whirlwind romance that began with a chance encounter at a political party. Despite the brief courtship, their bond was immediate and intense. Garner often fondly remembered their early days together, humorously recalling their nightly dinners for 2 weeks straight. They married just 16 days after meeting, and their union lasted for nearly 6 decades. Garner often likened marriage to military life, acknowledging the challenges but emphasizing the importance of commitment and perseverance. The couple had 2 daughters. In addition to raising Lois's daughter, Kimberly, from a previous marriage, James and Lois had a daughter of their own, Greta She Garner, who later became a singer, writer, and animal rights advocate. Their marriage, despite experiencing separations during challenging times, stood as a testament to the strength of their relationship. During the late 1970s, James Garner spent time living separately from his wife, Lois. He divided his time between Canada and a rented house in the San Fernando Valley. Despite their time apart, the couple never divorced, and their bond ultimately proved unbreakable. In September 1981, they reunited, reaffirming their commitment to one another and remained together for the rest of Garner's life. James Garner's brief separation from his wife, Lois, was not caused by marital discord, but rather the overwhelming demands of his career. By the late 1970s, Garner was starring in The Rockford Files, a role that placed him in nearly every scene. The physical and emotional toll, exacerbated by arthritis and old stunt injuries, became too much. The relentless schedule and studio pressure led him to walk away from the show in 1979. Garner later clarified that his decision wasn't about abandoning his family, but was a necessary step toward healing. "I just needed to be alone for a while," he explained. During this time, he focused on recovering mentally, physically, and emotionally from the intense strain of fame and work. In 1981, Garner reunited with Lois, entering a more balanced phase in life that emphasized health and family. Their enduring love, marked by mutual respect and shared resilience, became a cornerstone of his legacy, a testament to loyalty, integrity, and lifelong partnership. In a rare interview, Garner also reflected on his relationship with actor Charles Bronson, with whom he worked on The Great Escape, 1963. Though both men shared tough guy personas, their on-set relationship was awkward due to their contrasting personalities. While Bronson was reserved and stoic, Garner's gregarious and easygoing nature created a noticeable disconnect. Despite this, both actors earned their place as legends in Hollywood, albeit through different approaches to their craft. James Garner believed that vulnerability and humor in the face of adversity made a character more relatable and engaging. His portrayal of characters often incorporated wit and charm, allowing audiences to connect with the struggles they faced. In contrast, Charles Bronson's characters embodied toughness and stoicism. Known for roles in gritty films like Death Wish and The Mechanic, Bronson portrayed men with unyielding resolve and a violent sense of justice, often speaking little but acting decisively. Although Garner admired Bronson's dedication to his craft, he found it challenging to connect with Bronson's more distant and somber persona. Though Bronson's stoicism was ever-present, Garner discovered that he had a sharp wit and dry humor hidden beneath the surface. These glimpses allowed Garner to see the complexity of his co-star, though their interactions remained limited. Over time, their relationship became more distant, with both actors enjoying successful careers, though they never developed a lasting friendship. Looking back, Garner reflected that he could have made more of an effort to understand Bronson's inner world. However, he acknowledged that some relationships, even in Hollywood, don't always evolve into close personal connections. Garner's reflections on Bronson serve as a reminder that mutual respect doesn't always equate to friendship, and that the most complex relationships are often the ones that are hardest to understand. Garner himself faced many personal health struggles, including multiple knee surgeries and quintuple bypass surgery. Despite these challenges, he remained active until his death in 2014 at age 86, from a heart attack caused by coronary artery disease. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories and behind-the-scenes Hollywood insights. Thanks for watching.